Hello, this is part 2 of Banjo Kazooie review. Sorry, I said we were gonna actually start playing, but no, not yet. Just one more cutscene. Alright, so yeah, this part I don't really understand. She's kidnapped Tootie. And for the whole game, apparently, she's sitting inside of this little contraption. This is the guy in the lab coat is named Congo, and he is kind of like her servant of sorts. He's not really useful in this game. He appears in the later games, though, Banjo Tooie and Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, but not really in this game very much. Okay, now we can start playing. Alright, so immediately you're going to want to run to the left and go up this little thing, and you find that there's actually a Jiggy right in the beginning of the game. Now, Jiggy is basically that's a type of currency similar to the stars in Super Mario. And what you do with them is you actually put them in picture frames, and that allows you to unlock different levels that you can go in and play. Which you need to do, obviously, to progress through the levels, but yeah, this one's pretty easy. This one only has one Jiggy requirement. And like, of course, Bottles is explaining all of this. I'm just trying to, you know, wrap it up. Yeah, so you just enter these in, and you're able to enter the level. Also, I thought I should mention that I don't know what's wrong with my video recording software, but it's, yeah, just like that. It's making little lags within the actual video. I'm not sure what's up with that, but so I just try to ignore that. Also, I'm not recording this while I'm actually playing the game. I'm recording it after having already played. So the first level is called Mumbo's Mountain. And yeah, this level is kind of a freebie. It's significantly easier than the other levels. Okay, so what I just collected is called a Jinjo, and there's 5 of them on each level, each of varying color. And if you collect all of them, you get an additional Jiggy, which I'd have to recommend getting. Now, the other thing I just collected there is called a, I don't know what they're called. I just missed it actually. It's like a Mumbo token, I think. But what that'll do is, well, we'll just see later. Now, obviously, what these are notes. Notes, there are 100 of them in each level, and they serve as currency to open doors outside of the levels. Now, I have to recommend, in background, I mean, I would really stress not skipping any note on any level. It's tedious, I know, but if you do this, you won't have to return to previous levels, like, ever again, which is really nice, because at the end, towards the end of the game, the note doors, which is what the notes are used for, will, the requirement will end up getting really, really high, and you don't want to have to return and do all the levels that you already did over again, especially because, okay, this is kind of confusing the way this is set up, but there are the notes that you get in the levels, there's 100 each, and that gets added onto your total note score, which is, you can see outside of the levels. Now, when you leave a level, the note score you have right now, the 25 up there, gets reset. So, you pretty much want to get them all in one run. That way you don't have to go back and do it later. As this Jiggy is explaining, there's 10 Jiggies in each level. I'd also recommend getting those. It's not as stressed as getting all the notes in each level, but yeah, like I said, definitely recommend doing it. Now here, you're supposed to get a move before you jump up here, which is why I slipped right there. But I kind of just got lazy. I was like, you know what, I'm just doing it. So, yeah. Also, the noises in this game tend to get very, very annoying very quickly, as you're about to see here. A move that is going to teach you called the Talon Trot. The Talon Trot is basically it's a different moving, you move different, and you do it by holding Z and then pressing the left C button, and what it allows you to do is not only can you move more quickly, you can navigate steeper slopes than Banjo can, which really just makes Banjo look even more useless. The game should really just be called Kazooie, because Banjo's not very useful. Eggs. Eggs are the ammunition, which it'll show you later. what those are used for exactly. You can shoot them out, and you can use projectile to hurt enemies or fulfill different tasks or, you know, varying things. Yeah, like I said, the tail and trot can be used on these slopes so you don't fall down. You can just navigate it easily. Yeah, that tail and trot noise is really annoying though. I tend to jump as much as I can when using it, just because when it's jumping, he's not going just to be less annoying. But yeah, right here I can't because I'm trying to get the notes. Yeah, I'm not sure what's wrong with that video lag. I'll figure that out maybe sometime later. I may or may not end up splitting this video into two. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. Okay, so here's a gigantic termite hill. I'm going in this. We'll come back to this later, but I'm going into it because there's a Mumbo's token in here that we need to get before we can progress. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these termites. They're all really angry for some reason. So you go up this hill, go up the hill, see up the hill, and there's these purple little dudes who happen to be pretty obnoxious. Not because they're dangerous or anything, but they can be pretty annoying because they chase after you whenever you get any kind of range with them. Now, this move is called the Beak Buster, similar to Super Mario's Ground Pound. In fact, it's the same controls as Super Mario 64. You just jump up and press Z. He used to break boxes, his little huts, or other different things. It's also a very effective attack. It can kill almost everything except for some of the crabs in Treasure Trove Cove, but we'll see those later. The only problem is they have to be directly above the enemy in order to kill him. Otherwise it's kind of difficult to be able to hit him with it, but when you can, it's pretty useful. Now those are obviously, those are honeys, I guess. And what those do is just replenish your health to your total honey level. And how did he get in that hut? Really? How did he get in there? There's no door. Okay. Yeah, there's another Jinjo, and I just collected all 5 of them. So if you've been doing as I've been doing, you open all 5, and you open an additional. Oh, what is he doing? He's running in place. Anyway, yeah, you'll have an additional Jiggy. This is pretty much the longest portion of how I'm getting the Jiggies. After this, it'll pretty much I'll be getting one after another. That is an extra life. Pretty useful actually, because dying can become easier than anything in this game. Not necessarily in this level, because like I said, it's a joke, but this thing, all you have to do is shoot an egg into it. Oh, and I realized that I don't have the egg shooting ability yet, still. I'm about to go down and grab that, so we're going to come back to here, and we're going to go get that. So you're going to go all the way down this hill. Just backtrack a little bit here. Very strange because you need to go back and forth a little bit in this level because otherwise you can't get any of the Jiggies really. What you need to do is move onto the little squares with the oranges on them, and then he'll throw one at you, and then you move out of the way and you can avoid the damage. And doing this will get you a Jiggy. Pretty easy Jiggy, like I said. You can climb up that tree. I don't know why I jumped like that, but yeah, if you grab an orange, it's for a monkey that's sitting over on this platform here. And you give the orange to the monkey, it will not only raise the platform so you can get up to there, get up to the other level, but he'll also give you a Jiggy for it, which is pretty useful. And very easy to get, like I said. I like how Kazooie eats them. I mean, how are you gonna get those back? I don't think you are. Alright, so right in the corner here is, yeah, egg shooting ability. I'll just explain to you. Basically, you can either shoot them forward, you have to hold down Z and you can either shoot them forward, and yeah, you can hit people in front of you, or you can shoot them backwards by hitting the bottom C button, which is not as useful at all, and kind of disturbing, but I don't know, I guess it can be useful sometimes, but Yeah, he'll give you 50 eggs. Which you don't really need, because I mean, yeah, look at me, I have 68.